Hi there folks, this is Snack and I wanted to show you how to use my video splitter to make individual VODs for a Smash Brothers tournament that was streamed. So first thing you want to do is make sure you have Python. So you want to hit Windows R and then you want to type PowerShell and then you'll be here. So type in Python, and if you don't get this, what you're seeing right now, you're probably going to be getting some notification from Windows to download Python. Just go ahead and click that and that'll work out, and then we can move on to the next step. So once you've got Python installed, we move on to downloading Twitch Leacher. So Twitch Leacher allows you to very quickly get VODs from Twitch. Let me show you what it looks like. So you would go in here, you would say GMU Esports, for example. It would load up, it would try to find the VOD. Come on, come on. There we go. So here it is, BMS 117 featuring something. And then you would click on the download, you would get the VOD, and then you would move on to these next steps here. So once you've got Twitch Leacher, you need this. So this will also be in the description. You want to go up here to the top right, code, then download zip, unless you have Git, in which case you can Git clone. And then after that, you need to install some things. So as long as you have Python, that shouldn't be too hard. You should be able to just pip install ffmpeg. You need both of these libraries to make this work. So you would do this, and it'll give you some loading bars and such. And then you would install this, MoviePy, like so. And then this is already satisfied, so great. If the pip does not work, so for example, if you type in pip here, and you don't get what you're seeing right now, then you need to use a different thing. So you need to use python-m pip install ffmpeg. This is the same thing, it's just calling pip through Python. So once you have those two things installed, we can actually get to the actual work of splitting VODs. You want to go to your folder here. This is the folder that is you just downloaded, that you just unzipped. So you're going to also want the VOD in this folder. You need the VOD inside this folder, so make sure you do that as well. Next, you need to do your splits. So if you look into the folder, you have example splits right here. This will show you generally how the format for the VOD splitter works. And as you can see, it's got a time here, and then a dash, and then a time here, and then an underscore, and then the name of the VOD. Please do not put any dashes or underscores in this VOD, otherwise it'll mess things up. But other than that, just kind of type whatever you need to type here, and then you're good. So let's do a quick example. For BMS 118, I've got everything but Grand Finals done, but let's do Grand Finals. So I would open up this VOD, and then let's see, I believe Grands was Swifter versus Montrose. So Swifter beats Deadstroke. Montrose walks up. The player cam is very useful here. I also highly recommend VLC Media Player to do this, because if you hold Control, you can go forward and backward a minute with the arrow keys, and if you unhold Control, you can go forward and backward 5 seconds. It allows you to seek to the spot you're looking for pretty quick. So the first time we're going to be looking for is 5:39:29, and that is Grand Finals Swifter loser versus Montrose. I put the L here because it's going to be Grand Finals, and in the VOD title you want to know who is in loser side. Next, I'm going to seek to the end. Okay, looks like we found the end.
What's happening?
Great. And that is 5:47:52. Great. Now we have our full VOD splitting file. We're done with this for now. But we're going to check it later. So we're going to close that for now. We're going to go back to Video Splitter. So as long as you have the VOD and the splits file, you can double-click on splitvideos.bat. So you go here, and it says, what's the name of the Twitch bot? It is BMS118. Next, you want the split file, so bms118.txt. Next, you need to name the tournament. So this is BMS118. Make sure you put this in quotes. Very important. If you put a space, it'll read it as a different argument. Just make sure you put it in double quotes. So hit enter, and then you're going to see a bunch of stuff like this. It's going to take a moment because the first thing it's splitting is a gigantic crew battle, but after this it's going to be relatively quick like you're seeing here. So this is what it's doing is it's putting all of the information we just put into the splits file, and it's turning them into videos and putting them into the clips folder in this folder right here. So we're going to wait for this to finish. Come on. Fantastic. So next, we're going to go to our clips folder, and we're going to make sure that all of the clips are correct. Just a quick check. Just highlight these and drag them on top of the VLC Media Player, and it will add a playlist. So just make sure that the VOD begins and ends on the same match.
Again, of course. I don't know, maybe kind of known for.
So we're just making sure. This is a last check. If you're confident that you did it right, you don't have to do this, but it's helpful to make sure that players get the VOD that they should be seeing. All right.
Krabby.
Let's go snack.
Nice border.
Try that on top.
All right.
Sad it wasn't.
G2 wins that one. Cool, cool.
That. Next sell it. Oh.
And again, I'm just looking at the player cam to check here because that helps a lot.
3-1.
All right.
He didn't. Oh.
And eventually this will end. Eventually we will see the end of these.
Juggles. Alright, here we go.
This is the crew battle. There we go. It's over. Great. So after we've checked them and they're all good, we can go ahead and upload these to YouTube. So I'm going to show you the various intricacies to that. So one thing you're going to notice is that these titles don't quite look like the titles you're going to see on YouTube. There's no dashes between the tournament name and the tournament name and bracket area and the players. That's because YouTube will remove things such as parentheses and underscores and dashes, and it'll turn those into spaces. So we're going to need to add those manually in a moment here. So I'm going to go in and we're going to upload some videos. So we're going to go to select files, and then you can only upload 15 at a time. You can check how many 15 is by dragging your thing here. In the bottom left of this window, you can see 15 items. So we're going to upload the crew battle up to Montrose Drew 2. I don't know why it's 15 videos, but it is. So we're going to set these to upload, and then as soon as one has finished, we can go ahead and upload more. So generally what I do is I wait for the first however many I need to upload, and then I move on to the next 5. And then once I've got that going, this will take quite a while because of the long crew battle, but it's really no worries, it'll eventually get done. This is something you can just have in the background. But yeah, other than that, that's about as hard as the video splitter is to use, and good luck to anybody watching this.